Buenos dias from paradise. Today we are checking into Pueblo Bonito Sunset Beach Resort for some rest and relaxation. It's my first time in Cabo and there's a lot to do here, but today is all about kicking back and showing you the beautiful luxuries of all-inclusive life here at this stunning resort. Let's madventure. We have a big group, so we booked our own airport transfer, but if you have a smaller group, you can book the resort shuttle for a fee as well. The drive is stunning. We see the desert, rocky cliffs, the ocean, and about 45 minutes later, the resort. As soon as you check in, official-looking ladies in the lobby will approach you. They're probably trying to get you to come to a timeshare presentation. You can just say no thank you and catch a golf cart to your room. The golf cart drivers here are so impressive. The paths are steep and oftentimes trafficy. Sometimes it feels like you're in the Indiana Jones ride at Disney World going full speed and having to switch it into reverse as another golf cart comes towards you. But we make it to our rooms and immediately head to the balcony because look at this incredible view. Stunning.
Oh, thank you.
We stayed in a junior suite, and honestly, we were too ready to get exploring that we forgot to video while the room was clean and beautiful. But it's nice, relatively basic resort room with a big shower, a kitchen, which I think if we weren't on the all-inclusive package would have really come in handy, a comfortable bed, TV, table, seating area. But if you're like us, none of this really matters too much because you're spending every waking moment that you're in the room enjoying the beautiful views from the balcony. The sunsets from here were incredible, and usually iVEN and I watch TV before bed, but here we just sit on the balcony and watch the waves crashing onto the beach. It's perfect. Pretty much every building in the resort has its own amazing views, but we were in building 26, which I super loved because it has its own pool and was walking distance from pretty much everywhere. Which brings me to a very important point, walking. Before we came here, everything I saw made it seem like we would have to take golf carts every time we wanted to leave our building. But other than going up to the sky pool, we were able to walk pretty much everywhere, and there are stairs with little walking paths all over the resort. It's kind of fun to discover them. If you need a shuttle though, oftentimes you can just hop on one that's driving by, but calling down guarantees they'll come to you, but make sure you allow plenty of time if you have somewhere to be. But where could you be going where your timing is really that important? Mostly if you're gonna catch a shuttle to the airport or to Pueblo Bonito Rosé. Free shuttles run on the hour between this resort and Pueblo Bonito Rosé Resort in town. You catch it from in front of the market and can reserve a time slot on the app or at the market. If you can't get a reservation, there's a standby line as well that we saw working for lots of people. I personally love the location of our resort here in the cliffs. It's very private, but the beach here isn't swimmable. At Pueblo Bonito Rosé, you're right on a swimmable beach, right in the action of a bunch of resorts, vendors, bars, and clubs, and walking distance from town if you're looking to shop, have a tequila tasting, or take a boat to the Arch. It's definitely a fun option being able to visit here with the free shuttle, and the all-inclusive package works for our food and drinks at Pueblo Bonito Rosé as well. But I also love that at the end of the day, we get to return to our more beautiful private cliffside hotel. Not that our hotel doesn't also have plenty to do, just pool hopping here is so much fun. The main pool down by the beach always has something going on, from pool volleyball to pottery painting. If you're looking for more party vibes, that is definitely the pool to find them. The pools at Building 26 and 40 have more chill, kind of local feelings. Everyone that we met there have been coming for years. The adult pool is so relaxed and quiet. There wasn't even music playing when we were there. It was so tranquil. And there is a taco truck that we hear was amazing, but it was never open when we were there. And of course, I saved the best for last, the sky pool at the very tippity top of the resort. This is the place I was saying you have to take a golf cart to, but the views on the way up are phenomenal. This is the pool where we spent the most time for obvious reasons, and the view gets even better as the sun sets. But it also gets pretty chilly up here when the sun sets, so we didn't stay too long. All of the pools also serve food and drinks. My favorites are the shrimp ceviche and the quesadillas, and for drinks, I'm usually a margarita or pina colada girl when it comes to these tropical destinations, but they used mixes for those that I wasn't a huge fan of, so I preferred their palomas. Another great place to spend time and watch the sunset is, of course, the beach. It's called Sunset Beach for a reason. We're here for a wedding, and they actually hosted a beach bonfire as part of the weekend's events, where they literally made a huge circular bench for everyone out of sand. It was so cool. This is definitely a great place to host events and weddings. And whether you're here for a wedding or not, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, there's going to be weddings being held, which means you get to enjoy beautiful fireworks shows over the water all of these nights usually. We were constantly discovering new things as we walked around the resort. There is so much to see here. We didn't even make it to the gym, the spa, or the tennis courts, but some of our group did hit the golf course, and it is one of the most unbelievably stunning and special courses I have ever seen. With the waves hitting the cliffs, the desert sand, just amazing. We saved our favorite part of all-inclusive life for last, the food. There are 3 spots open for breakfast. The bistro is in the same building as the lobby and is open 24 hours a day. It is the most delicious breakfast spot here, with lots of yummy, freshly made options. 4 different kinds of made-to-order chilaquiles, smoked salmon bagels, creme brulee French toast, and just so many more good options. Their lunch and dinner menu also sound amazing. We only had time for appetizers here one night when we were super hungry, and we got the beef carpaccio and shrimp cocktail, which were so good too. The market is the fast grab-and-go option, but there were usually pretty long lines, so it wasn't too fast. The coffee bar and the healthy spot called Perfect Balance are the 2 options that are open for breakfast. Any day that starts with a specialty coffee, a smoothie, or an acai bowl is a great day in my opinion, so I loved it here. But iVEN prefers a more substantial breakfast, and the closest thing they have to that here is almond butter toast, so he definitely prefers the bistro. Also in the market is a restaurant called 1950s that serves up American diner style food. It's open for breakfast as well, but we just left the USA, so it's not my favorite. The last breakfast spot is Lanao, the buffet restaurant of the resort. Their usual breakfast buffet is not bad, but the day to come here by far is Sunday. They pull out all the stops for their Sunday brunch with so many delicious options, live classical music, a crepe station, sushi station, meat carving station, and so many beautiful cakes and pastries. It's a lot of fun. Also, the mango passion fruit juice here is top notch. Get it. They're also open for dinner, and every night has a different food theme. The night our group decided to go was Italian night. And that wasn't our favorite, but we also just got back from Italy, so it's kind of a tough comparison. I'm definitely interested in how their food would have been for some of the other theme nights like seafood night or fajita night. For lunch or a midday snack, we usually get something from a pool bar or go back to the market. The market is this cool food court with a bunch of different options, serving up a huge variety of foods made to order. When you first walk in, there's a stand full of beautiful chocolates, pastries, macarons. None of that's included, so just ignore it. To the right is El Mexicano, definitely one of the best spots at the resort, serving up delicious tacos, pozole, enchiladas, and so much more. Next to that is El Asiatico. If we had more time here, I would have loved to try some of their cooked foods like dan dan noodles, butter chicken, but every time we came, we just had to go all in with the sushi. All-inclusive sushi is just too good to pass up. These are our two favorite spots in the market, but there's also a gelato and crepe restaurant, a deli serving up lots of good sandwiches and cakes. After breakfast, the perfect balance, the healthy spot here serves up really yummy poke bowls, other bowls, and salads. And there's an Italian spot with pizzas and pastas. All of these places are included with the all-inclusive package. Just make sure you look out for items with a star next to them. Those are extra charge. But the staff here is really great and will always tell you if you're ordering something that's not included. There's a bar here in the middle of the market as well that's open all day, and through the courtyard is Afters, a nightclub that we never went to because we are old. But we've heard it's a lot of fun. For dinner, a few more options open up. There's an Asian restaurant called xoxo, an upscale Mexican restaurant called La Frida, which is an extra charge of $40 a person, and even then it doesn't become all-inclusive exactly. You can order one appetizer, one main. We had a great time here with our group, and the showmanship is a lot of fun. We finished the night with Mexican coffees and got this amazing performance. But personally, I don't know if I would recommend paying the extra charge to go here. I liked several of the other restaurants that are included just as much, if not better. Our favorite dinner spot is Tazuna, another sushi spot. The tuna tostadas here are so delicious. The salmon hurricane sashimi, which is salmon stuffed with crab and topped with spicy sesame sauce, is fantastic. The salmon nigiri and the tamaki tuna spicy, these are our favorites. But there's so many other great foods here: tempura, ramen, all sorts of sushi rolls, cooked and not cooked. I love this spot. And to top it off, on our last night, we celebrated birthdays here with a very special performance. We have had such an incredible time here in this beautiful slice of paradise, celebrating with some of our favorite people in the world. Join us in the next video as we show you more of the incredible things to do while you're in Cabo. Thanks so much for joining us. Please hit those subscribe and like buttons. It helps us so much. We'll see you on the next one, and until then, watch one of these videos. YouTube picked them out just for you.